Hello, it's Nicky. Welcome back. A behind the scenes one for you today, which you might be interested in. I want to share this with, sounds really odd. I want to share it with zero emotion, meaning I am only sharing it as factual, not with any of like, oh my God, I can't believe, like there's nothing like that going on behind the scenes. But I think it's really interesting as somebody who creates content for their business. Obviously, I get like other lovely stuff and connections and relationships as well. But maybe you are the same and you're thinking about your content strategy for 2024. And if you are, then you can book a strategy session with me, or you can do the content workshop, whatever you like. And I've noticed this, so I'm going to share it. I would love to hear your thoughts if you have had a similar experience. So today is the 3rd of January, 2024, and 46 days ago, I started running. 15 minutes minimum every day. And in the beginning, I didn't really document it because it was enough to get my trainers on and get out the door. So I didn't really say much. And I also didn't want to do this like, guys, I'm doing this thing, if on like day 10, it didn't go to plan. And actually on about day 3 or 4, I thought, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. This is a bit full on. And it felt like completely out of reach. However, day 46, about, I don't know, maybe like 20 days ago or something. I did a video on 21 days because I think that's known about these things of working on a habit for 3 weeks. So I did a little video then, and then from between Christmas and New Year, I started doing these little reels where I'd show like a little nugget or where I'd been, and I put the opening of a song that I like. I think I would be good in that pops quiz scenario where I would know what the song is based on the first couple of bars. Anyway, so I've been enjoying doing that. And here's what I want to share. In that time, I've noticed 3 things in terms of my content. I have the least number of followers in terms, like for ages, I would say. And I don't really pay attention to them, but you know, you are vaguely aware because you see it. You log into your homepage every day, so you sort of know the kind of ballpark figure that you're in. I've lost loads of followers in that time since I've been doing this, but also I've never had, in terms of my stats, so much engagement. So my reels have gone up, and when I look at like my insights, I can see the number of people that have watched my stuff, and it's gone up significantly. And I'm not saying that this is all down to running. You know, it is maybe a time of year thing, Christmas and New Year, people were on their phones much more. But I have noticed it. It's been significant to me. And the third thing is I have never had so many secret messages, essentially. People being very personal with me in DMs because, it's personal. It's personal. And when people see other people showing up for themselves or having a go or trying again or being vulnerable or doing things imperfectly, sometimes that can just be the thing that, I mean, I'm not saying like I'm a complete inspiration to everybody, but you know, there might be those moments where you're like, well, if she's doing, I never thought I was, this is sort of things people are saying. I never thought I was a runner, and maybe if she can do 15 minutes, maybe I could find 15 minutes. And actually that would be good because that will give me an hour and 45 minutes a week to, so that's the sort of thought process. So why am I sharing this? These are my thoughts on it. The first thing is, and I don't know this is just a hunch. When you see people making progress or doing things, it can give different reactions. So for some, it may lead to those secret DMs where people say, oh, I'm going to give that a go, or thanks, you've given me the nudge that I needed, or whatever it might be. And also some people are going to be annoyed. Some people don't like it if you are doing something. They take it personally, deeply personally. And I've seen it. I've seen it all through my life. I do remember somebody once saying to me in my teenage years, like, you can be successful, but don't be too successful because otherwise we won't like you. Which I think lives in lots of us as we go for what it is that we want. There's a real connection with who we were or what people expect from us. And I do know this. Mainly, maybe sometimes, if I'm really honest, is because I've unfollowed people. There, I've said it. I've unfollowed people, especially like if I don't know, if it was like a weight loss journey. I can't think of a specific example, but I'm sure if I just had a baby and I was losing my mind, as I was with my son, because I was so exhausted and took so long to recover, I wasn't watching videos about weight loss, or I wasn't watching postpartum mums who are like, I literally just, put my jeans on day 3. I did in the first 3 years, but yeah, it definitely took a lot longer than day 3. So that's why I'm saying that I'm saying it with zero emotion, because people are at different stages, or they have different capacities. And I know from my own life sometimes I've only been able to keep my circle or my frame of reference very small because anything else would have been too much. So I get it. I'm just sharing it as a fact. But does that mean that you shouldn't show up as you? That you shouldn't share your journey? No, absolutely not. Because then if I look into my engagement, so many of those people that engage with me regularly do not follow me. So there could be something. I'm not saying there is. I'm just saying there could. There could be people that unfollowed me, but still will like go and have a little kind of bitchy look occasionally. And again, that's fine. I don't have enough brain space to go into the psychology of that. So yeah, it's an interesting one because again, showing up, you never know who might need to see it. Or if you have a piece of information that that not many people know, you never know who's going to need that thing. And I really think it is about sharing and helping other people and building that community. So I guess that's the third thing. Number 3 is I've realized that you have to go first. If you are out here living your best life, selling things to people, a service-based business, you want to be seen as some kind of expert, you have to go first, because otherwise people will smell it. People will smell it if you're faking it, if you're saying all of these things, but then behind closed doors, like you don't do those things. It's like the women supporting women thing. I remember seeing a really popular influencer, and she was on a panel and she was like, I am sick of this women supporting women thing. Like, why can't we just do our own thing? I was like, oh no, wrong audience. So yeah, I think we have to, I can't believe I'm using this word, but I think we have to be authentic. And one thing that I've realized is that doing this running has made me step up my game. And I think I spent a lot of last year working things out, healing, processing, resetting. and recalibrating, and that took all my energy. And now some of that work, I'm not a finished article, definitely not, but now some of that work has been completed or put to bed in a place until it rears its ugly head again. I now have capacity for action. And I know that the action that I take will create that ripple effect. And I've seen that from 10 years as a coach, from 20 years as a professional actor. When you put stuff into things, you always get something out of it. It's just the way that it goes. So, yeah, what do you think? What do you think? Have you noticed this the same? Has it made you think differently about your content? Are you holding back? Are you being a bit polite? Are you hiding? Are you not showing up? What has come up for you? I would love to know. Also, if you want to send me a secret message, you absolutely can. If you want to join me on this journey of running extravaganza, you can start today. It's 15 minutes. That's all it is. If you've never run before, walk for 15 minutes and then build up to the run. It's all good. You don't have to. We're not. I said this earlier in the week. The Olympics are not calling me. Don't worry. The World Championships can wait. We're just doing it for fun. Well, sometimes it's not even fun, but we're doing it to move our bodies, to be strong and healthy and fit and like have good muscles, which I believe are coming. Just haven't quite seen them yet, but they're on their way. If you found this useful, go to my website, work with me, or go to my shop. All the good stuff is in there. You can scroll down and get that content workshop, or if you just want to do a strategy session on this, because I've said something today and you're like, yes, I am hiding, Nikki. Yes, I am. Yes, I have lost the muscle of visibility and showing up for my business. So yes, I could do with some help. Send me a message. I'll book you in and we'll do this. All right. Lots of love. Bye.